Indiana lawmakers heard hours of testimony today on a bill that would regulate school curriculum in the state.
CBS 4 State House reporter Kristen Eskow joins us from the State House to show us what's in the bill and how parents and educators are responding. Kristen.
The Senate Education Committee hearing testimony into the evening on this bill. Among the provisions in it, it would ban schools from teaching certain concepts, and it would allow parents and school staff members to sue school districts they believe to be in violation of the law. Now, Democrats argue this proposal goes too far, but Republicans say it's about ensuring transparency in schools and allowing parents to have more of a voice in ensuring schools stay neutral.
This is a tumultuous, difficult bill and topic.
That admission coming from State Senator Scott Baldwin, one of the authors of Senate Bill 167. The bill would prohibit schools from teaching certain concepts, including, quote, that any sex, race, ethnicity, religion, color, national origin, or political affiliation is inherently superior or inferior to another sex, race, ethnicity, religion, color, national origin, or political affiliation. It would also ban schools from teaching, quote, that any individual should feel discomfort, guilt, anguish, or any other form of psychological distress on account of the individual's sex, race, ethnicity, religion, color, national origin, or political affiliation. Democratic lawmakers and others raised several concerns.
If a teacher is just bringing up slavery and a student automatically feels that it has triggered something that makes them uncomfortable, that they don't like it, what happens to that teacher at that point?
This bill isn't about not bringing to light historical injustices. This bill is about letting our kids just be neutral and figure it out for themselves.
The bill would also allow parents to opt their kids out of certain lessons, something some parents describe trying to do right now.
I don't want him told that he is guilty of sins of other people, and I don't want him to feel that he should feel remorse.
The bill also requires school districts to form curriculum review committees that include parents and community members and post classroom materials like lesson plans on their website. It would also allow parents and school staff members to sue school districts they believe to be in violation of the law. Some education organizations say they'd like to see some changes made before the bill advances.
So I would ask the authors and the committee to consider being more definitive in that particular defining of who can provide or who can pursue litigation.
The committee has not voted on the bill just yet. This hearing was only for testimony. Now, there are several other provisions in this bill, and if you'd like to read it, you can find it on our website, cbs4indy.com. Just click on the links tab. At the State House, Kristen Eskow, CBS 4 News.
Kristen, thank you.